What it do? What it do? What it do? Oh, there we go. Let me get myself together here. Y'all know how I do. The play. Oh, I got my headphones on. Do I? Maybe I do. I think I did. Okay. There we go. What's up, family? It's time. It's that time. Woo! Yes, indeed. Everybody, come on in, my friends. Blind Dissolve, Tanya Woods, Murray Atkinson. What's up? What's going on, good people? I see you, Edith. My man Mark, that's JBE 162, Fax 100. Is that you, Linda Rose? Linda Rose in the house. Miss CFP up in here. Whoa. Y'all didn't see the eclipse today? Who saw the eclipse today? I did. Yes, indeed. What's up, Blind Dissolve? Come on in, family. Come on in. Come on in, my friend. What's up, Jennifer and Audrey? Everybody hit the like as you're coming in the room, so everybody get the notification. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Subscribe to my channel. If you're not already subscribed, you better subscribe. Y'all see my book? Bing. The Session with Harry Yo. Just a daily reminder. It's your turn to win. Now it's your turn to win. Yes, indeed, good people. Man, we're going to talk about some good stuff this evening. What's up, Karen? I see you, Karen. Country girl with grit. What's up, Linda? Jay Waters. Tanya. Kimberly Ortiz. There go Merlin. There go Merlin. I see you, Merlin. Janet Cross in the house. What's up, Elaine B? I see you, Murray. Kimberly. What's up, Quentin? How you feel, champ? An angel for you. What's up, Donna? Donna Hill in the house. Patty Polite. What's up, Christina CLC? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I see you, Audrey. Linda. Cassandra B. Josie Ferry. Nikki Woo. What's up, Nikki Woo? What's up, AJ? Michaela's in the house. What's up, Paul? I see you. I see you. Fax 100. AJ. Cassandra B. Go ahead, Nikki. You like that? You like that title? Because it's the truth. There go Lady Virgo. What's up, Patty? Jennifer Sabin. Beyond Blessed. Donna. What's up, Donna Hill?
On top of your finances. The QuickBooks Smart.
My DJ. My DJ doing it again. He doing it again. He tripping. DJ tripping. Woo. Yes, y'all. Ashley B. What's up, everybody? There go China. Come on in here. I see you. What's up, Tina? Carol, I see you. Hey, Bianca. Sonia, I see you. Blind is off. There go Murray. Queen of self-love. Queen of self-love. I like that one. What's up, Gail? What's going on, family? Everybody come on in and hit that like button first. Like, bing. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, you know. What's up, Manuel? I wish you well. Ashley B. William Washington. You know it. Old school in the house. Can I shout out our sponsorship though? Yes, indeed. We're gonna do that. Because yes, indeed, sponsorship deserves all that. Yes, indeed. Yes, they do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's my book right there. It's on Amazon. Yes, indeed, good people. Go on there and get it. Or if you like what you call it better, Barnes and Noble, you know, whoever. It don't matter. Just get it. Just get the book, you know. Come on. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Can I shout some people out? Elisa. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed. I got you. I got it. I synced it. You know I got you. Yes, indeed. Lisa Brown, a.k.a. L. Boogie. I had to. I had to. And Connie Barnes. I show enough love and appreciate the sponsorship, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I do. It gets me through. It gets us through. It helps us out. You know, yes, indeed, it does. That's you, MJ. I see you creeping in off the late. Yeah, I seen you. Hit the like. Since you late, hit the like. Everybody, hit the like. You late, hit the like. Ah, man. Okay, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, before I even get started to this evening, you know, I gotta say, man, it is just an incredible place. What's up, Phil Brad? I see you. That's right, Donna. It's good for your soul, man. Hey, beautiful butterfly. I gotta say thank you. You know, I gotta say thank you from the bottom of my heart, from to the top of my heart. Okay, I gotta say thank you because you know, you guys just know how to show up and show out. You do, you know, and I want to say thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys coming in and, you know, showing all kinds of love and support, you know. Yes, indeed. And I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. You know, yeah. There you go. I see you. What's up, Wolfman? Leela Abi. Yeah, man. It feels incredible. It feels incredible. You know, to have people, just a big group of people, just love on you, hug on you, you know, make you feel better. It's an incredible feeling. One that we all should have. Hey, what's up, Healthy Mind? David Alexander. Yes, indeed. You can't hear me? You can't hear me, Audrey? Y'all can't hear me? Come on. I appreciate y'all, man. I do. I appreciate you guys, man. I do. It is like, man, it's another world out here when you go through different things. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate. Yeah, man, it's a different world out here when you're going through something. That's why it's so, guys, this is why it's so important for us to have this group. It's so important for us to have this group. Hey, what's up, Shar? What's up, Shar? You feel good tonight, Christina? Okay, Josie, I see you. It's important for us to have a place to go like this, man. It is. It's really important for us to have a place like this to go to be able to vent, to be able to be heard, to be able to, you know, say, hey, man, what's going on? What something else is going on out here, Mm, mm, mm. Yes, indeed. Thanks, Elaine. It is, man. It's really important, guys. Yeah, man. And I'm gonna start out. I'm gonna start out by saying this. I saw a video. I was on TikTok yesterday. I think I'm gonna start doing a TikTok. I think I'm gonna start doing a TikTok. Like they have those TikTok lives. I'm gonna start doing one because it's a lot like this platform, and it's a little different as far as the interaction. It's about the same though, for real. It's like you could bring a bunch of people up, and we can just kind of open up the platform a little more, talk about a few other topics as well. But I was watching a TikTok yesterday, and I'm gonna tell y'all, man, they are pushing an agenda. This devil is pushing an agenda, and man, listen. If you are getting the wrong information from the wrong people, if you're getting the wrong information from the right people, I'm here to tell you. It's always going to be bad. It's going to always end bad. That info is always going to be bad. My mom called me. Let me tell her I'm going to call her back. It's always going to be bad. I saw there's a new movement. It's a new movement out here. I've been seeing it here and there, but it's starting to get some traction. It's coming. It's coming. It's called the 4B movement. And I'm from what I'm learning, it started in Korea. And it's a feminist thing. It's women, women saying how they're not getting married, they're not gonna have intimacy with men, and they're not gonna do anything. I mean, they're saying we're gonna stop the population. Basically, that's what they're saying. So, and I see stuff like that. It was a time where that type of stuff would trigger me, like, what is the world coming to? And I realized that's how they do it, though. They put things out there, and guys, they just want to catch your attention. It's narcissism. They just want to, they just want to catch your attention, and they always have these talking points that that are going to speak to things you feel. But once you start to interact, you start to notice, wow, these people have a totally different agenda. It's not about healing. It's not about healing. It's about division. It's not about coming together. It's about division, and then I want to say, you're going to find, guys, everybody keeps trying to tell us how we overuse narcissism. Everybody's not a narcissist. Yes, they are. That's how the narcs stay hidden. Because you want, and guys, be honest. Do you find yourself now not wanting people to be narcissists. Like you meet someone or somebody you've already known, and then you start seeing this behavior in the person, and you don't want it to be that. But the behavior is identical. You don't want it to be narcissism. Why? We don't want it to be narcissism with everyone because we realize the title of the session tonight is Failure and Narcissism Go Hand in Hand. Failure and narcissism go hand in hand. Both of them do. When you find failure in life, when you find failure in anything, most of the time, guys, man, narcissism is somewhere connected to it. You saw it, Gail? Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right, Bella. People are afraid to label these monsters for who they are. Everybody wants, I saw a video just Saturday night. One of my favorite comedians, Donnell Rawlins. I love that dude. And even though he said he was a narcissist on that video, I still love his comedy because that's all I know. I don't know him as a, behind closed doors, but I know him as a comedian. And the dude he is one of my favorite comedians. He is just super funny to me. Now, y'all got to check him out. Y'all got to check out Donnell Rawlins stand up on what is it? What does Dave Chappelle usually do his stand up on? What is that? The TV, Netflix. There we go. Oh boy, that was hard pulling that one out. Netflix. He has a Netflix special. Oh my goodness, it's gonna have you crying. I'm gonna watch it after the show tonight. After the show tonight, I'm watching it again. He is too funny, man. But he speaks about it. He speaks about being a narcissist, right? But it's so funny. I love it. It's funny because he's just like, yeah, everybody talking about this narcissism, and then I saw what the meaning was, and I said, that's me. Oh my goodness, I was crying, man. I was crying. That's right. He from DMV. That's right. He from DC. Yeah, yes, indeed. Man, oh man. He was talking about it. He's not, Karen. No, he's Donnell Rawlins. He's Ashy Larry. That's what everybody knows him from. Ashy Larry from the Chappelle Show. It wasn't it, Jackie O? That wasn't it. It was funny as on or what? Oh my goodness, man. I heard that they my man David Alexander. My main man Dave. Thank you so much, Dave. Appreciate you. Dave is also one of our sponsors of tonight's show, tonight's session. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, guys, I heard that they did that thing to Diddy today. They hitting them up. I haven't really seen it yet. I haven't seen it official yet. So, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it after everybody got a chance to catch up on it. I mean, just some new craziness. That's all it is. Because Puffy ain't doing nothing that ain't been going on out in Hollywood and in Florida and everywhere else that they do it. He ain't did nothing new. There is nothing new under the sun, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? Even after they lock him up, even after they lock Jay-Z up and everybody else they're going to round up, narcissism still will exist just as it did before. Okay? The same way it did before. The exact same way. Appreciate you, Dave. Exact same way, guys. It's going to be doing the same thing. You know why? I was talking to a childhood friend of mine tonight, giving them helping them out with the service this weekend. for my brother. And we were talking about how we grew up, and I gotta say, I am so thankful. I am so thankful for not only my parents, but the parents that were in my community, that were in my neighborhood. I grew up with some incredible people, the parents and the kids alike. The bad kids in my neighborhood were not, they would be like choir boys and girls in this today's society, man. This stuff we got going on out here now is, the Bible speaks about what it's turning into and what it's going to be. What it's going to be. I'm gonna tell y'all guys. Reading the Bible for me, man. It's kind of scary for me now. Not actually scary, but let me say this: it's more enlightening because I have a much bigger understanding as to why. Oh my gosh. So many different things are happening and why certain things are going to happen. Oh my goodness. Guys, narcissism is happening for a reason. It is happening for a reason. Okay? It is happening for a reason. And this devil we're dealing with is being exposed for a reason. Now, while we're caught up in what's going on with Puffy and what happened to this person on the news and what's happening over there in the weather, and we got the solar eclipse and everything like that, this devil, every single day, this devil's still doing the same thing. The plan is still in full effect. Top Eyes TV said, "Well, please watch the movie Species." On what? What is it on? What is it on? Tell us what it's on. We'll check it out. But, this devil is being exposed. And guys, right here is where we're learning. Right here is where we're learning how to deal with it. And you also, this is what it looks like on the other side. You also will. You said VHS? Come on now. Is it? I mean, is it on YouTube or something? Come on now. Said VHS. Guys, we're going through this process for a reason. Okay. What's up, Sean? We're going through this process for a reason. Every single day. Guys, listen, I just lost my blood brother. Okay. And I'm here to tell you on the other side, I feel incredible, man. It feels unreal, man. It feels unreal. It literally feels unreal. Species of demon DNA mixed with human. Oh, wow. What is it on though? Tell us what it's on. It feels surreal. It feels like every day. It feels like every day I get stronger. I feel better. I feel happy. And it's weird. Thanks, T. Davis. Love you back. That's why I feel so good. That's why I feel so good. That's what I want y'all to feel. Excuse me. That's what I want y'all to feel, man. And facing the truth. A lot of times, y'all, we don't feel good, and we don't feel we get caught up in this thing. And let me say this about me. I was caught up in a narcissistic relationship for 24 years, 25 years. I was married in it for 24, but 25 years. And I couldn't justify why I was in it. I couldn't. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I was in it because of this. We had kids. We was that. No, I can't justify why I was in that. And me telling the truth, guys, me telling the truth to me telling the truth to me is what healed me. It freed me. The truth will make you free. That's what freed me. The truth. Because the truth is that I had options and I opted to stick with it. I opted to stay in something that was abusive. Yes, indeed. I opted to stay in something that was abusive. It was a William Parks. That's right. Better late than never. Hit the like button, champ. I opted to stay with something that did not serve me well. It didn't. I opted to stay in something that could not work. See, guys, and I want to say something else. I want any of you guys that are in a marriage with somebody, I don't want y'all to feel like that I'm here to push people out of marriage and stuff like that, because that is not what I'm about. I would much rather see your family together. Now, if you keeping your family together means that you're going to be abused for the rest of your life, then hell no. I will never support that. I will never back that. That is not a marriage. Okay? By definition, that is not a marriage. Okay? It says richer for poor, for better, for worse. It didn't say through hell. It didn't say through torture. It didn't say through abuse, neglect. It didn't say stay in there in adultery. It doesn't say that. Thank God, Zena. Yes, indeed. Thank God. Thank God. It doesn't say that. And I don't want y'all to think that that's where I'm trying to push you. I want y'all families broke up or something like that. No, that's not what this is about on any level. As a matter of fact, if you're someone who just, hey, I got married and then, you know what, I wasn't ready for it. And you just creating, some title to put on this person. See, you're not going to be able to put a narcissistic title on just anybody. You're not going to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're a narcissist yourself and you're saying, you go home and start arguments and say, see, look at you. You calling me all out my name after you don't call somebody out of their name, after you've agitated a fight, after you have, what do we call instigated a fight with your spouse. No, you can't go home and instigate a fight with your spouse and then call your spouse a narcissist. No. Now that's not where we are. That's not where we are at all, because we have dealt with it. So we understand that, yeah, that's something that a narcissist will do. They're going to come around. They're going to start a fight. They're going to start acting crazy. They're going to do things to irritate you. They're going to do things that destroy the family just because, man, oh man, guys, they're going to do something just because they feel like this is an opportunity. Man, a lot of y'all left, somebody left you, or you left that person because you were forced to. But we get into this big headspace about this new supply. Okay. And what you don't see is that, the narcissist that you had to leave or that left you, no matter how it happened, whether you left them or they left you, they're with somebody else. And one of the many reasons that they are with someone else is because, first of all, that's who they are. Okay. That's who they are. But when you see in your mind, I know for me, in my mind, I really used to think that it must have been something about me. It must have been that, like, the person just never loved me. They just didn't care about me. It had to have been that, right? And that way I could just write it off. It had to have been me. But deep down inside, I didn't believe that. Deep down inside, I didn't believe that, because I know that I did everything that I could possibly do to make this a good relationship. Now, guys, I want to paint a picture for y'all. Okay. My relationship was arguments, cussing, disrespect on every level. That was the consistency. That was the most consistent thing in my relationship. Okay. If I can even call it a relationship, the most consistent thing in that relationship was disrespect. And guys, you can stay with somebody as long as you want, as long as you can try, as long as they're going to have it. But guys, when you lose, yeah, a lot of us are looking for when do I leave? Why do I leave? Excuse me. Whew. Good gracious. That's this hot pepper, this cayenne pepper. Flakes some sniffing over here in my juice. Woo. I did a cold press ginger, lemon, apple, cayenne pepper. And it bites when you drink it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. But like I was saying, guys, I could not justify why I was in that or why I stayed in it. Excuse me. I couldn't. I cannot right now. Other than saying I was toxic. It was toxic, and it was toxic every day. Every now and then it was, hey, we have a nice dinner, we go out, date night, stuff like that. I want to let y'all know it looked normal. That's how narcs keep you with them. You know what I'm saying? They know what they've done. They realize when you giving up. They see it. They're watching you. They see it when you're giving up. They do. They're like, oh, you look like you out. Let's go out date night. Come on, let's go out, have some fun. And so they're going to string you along. Please do understand they're masters at this. They're going to string you along. And but they're stringing you along just for as long as they can, because they know deep down inside, a narcissist knows they're going to tear the relationship apart. Okay. They already know it deep down inside. They know they're going to destroy this relationship, even the new one. That's one of the reasons they try to keep you there. Okay. Because just like I said in the title, failure and narcissism go hand in hand, and the narcissist knows it. They knew that it was going to fail when they were with you. They know, listen to me. They know that it's going to fail in this new relationship. They know it. You know why they know it? See, that's something. See, this part right here, guys, this right here was, to me, this was my aha moment. Because I always thought, well, they could go to someone else and act like they got some sense. And we always think that they're going to go to the next person and act like they got some sense. They got it together for the next person. That's what I used to believe, that, maybe she'll go to the next guy and act right, and do the right thing. We have so much faith. We have such an incredible amount of faith in a narcissist when it comes to them and their new relationship. It is unbelievable. We just believe that they over somewhere and they got this thing going on. It is incredible. And I know what some of y'all saying. Some people watching this video saying, yeah, it was incredible. They got married. They look happy to me. They must have been happy because they got married. What makes you think that marriage and narcissism means that somebody's going to be happy? That's the same thing that all of us that married that narcissist thought. All of us had the same thought. Okay? All of us. We getting married, it's going to be happy. That's what we all thought. And all of us were wrong. And we were out to prove it. I was out to prove, oh, well, we're going to make it, daggone it. We're going to beat these statistics. We're going to make it. I don't care what it got. I got to go through fire and thick and thin and everything else. And yeah, same attitude y'all had. Same attitude. Oh, a little too high here. Same thought, same attitude that I thought that I had. I thought that for sure, absolutely for sure, that yeah, they must get it together. And you think that way because they've done so many things to undermine your relationship, so many things to disrespect your relationship. You're thinking the way you're disrespecting me, you must have something so incredible that you are running to. We just assume, and that's part of their lie. Part of the narc's lie is to make you believe that, listen, they want you drunk with the illusion. What the hell? I don't know what that was. Okay. They want you drunk with the illusion. Okay. The illusion that they're somewhere happy building. They're somewhere acting right for the new person. You hear me? That part hurt right there. Y'all know that's the part that hurt the most. They want you to believe they somewhere acting right for the new person. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They want you thinking that they are somewhere doing the right thing. They're acting right. They're devoted to, they was cheating on you, but they're not cheating on this other person. Yeah. That's when they're going to start denying you of everything. Oh, no, don't touch me. Oh, I'm too tired today, baby. The illusion and confusion. That's right, Tina. The illusion and the confusion. They gotta keep you confused, guys. What's up, Peaches? They gotta keep you confused. Guys, it's the plan doesn't work if you're not confused. The plan can't work if you're not confused about it. It cannot work if you're not confused about it. It can't. There is no love that they're giving that person. None. None. And I know we think that they are so madly in love with this person, and that person must be the right person. Lying to yourself again. Lying to yourself again. Guys, there is no such thing. There is no such thing as happiness with a narcissist. There is no such thing as success with a narcissist. There is none. And let me show you, because I know sometimes we'll think that, well, what if we rich and what if we famous and what if we this and what if we look at the rich and famous people? Look what they're going through. Man, you see Beyonce and Jay-Z? Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's going through everybody. Nobody's getting away from this, y'all. Y'all think, and we had these fantasies about money. And oh man, with all the money they got, I could deal with certain things. Yeah, you think you could. You couldn't. It doesn't change anything. Money doesn't change anything, guys, except for where you live, how you live, some extra things you have. That's it. It buys things. That's all money does, guys. Money buys things. Okay. That's all it's going to do for you. That is all that money is going to do for you. Ooh, it should be all right. Yeah, man. Yeah, and like I said, guys, we get caught up. We do. We get caught up and we get tripped out when we see, that new person, and we hear about a new person, and you're supposed to. Okay? You are supposed to go through something emotionally. When you have a relationship with somebody and you're under the assumption that this person is only dealing with you because they know, and if they told you the truth, that they were for the streets and they out here dealing with anybody that will deal with them, then they already know you wouldn't deal with them. You wouldn't have anything to do with them. That's why they gonna lie. MJ, thanks for the super chat. MJ said, not only do we assume they're so happy, we also assume the discard. The discard is the final, and it's not. Man, because you know why, MJ? Because they make it seem like the narcissist is so good at what they do. They're so good at being cruddy and treacherous. They're so good at making you feel unwanted. It's so cold. You can't hear me, Dave? What's going on? They trying to stop the man. Be getting all these crazy signals going through now. What is going on? What's up, Moretta? Can y'all hear me? David said I can't hear you. But man, they make you think, they truly make you think that there's no way you're ever going to hear from them again. They do. They make you believe, and I mean, you believe it more than the love. You do. You believe with everything in you that these people really they don't love you. They never did. It's a loneliness that is it's like an explosion. You're thinking in your mind, I'm never going to hear from this person again. And that's why it throws you for such a curveball when you actually see them reaching back out to you. You literally are in disbelief. You're like, whoa, after all the confusion you made over here, you actually reaching back out to me after all you took me through, after all the lies you told, after you smeared my name the way you did, after the way you lied on me and cheated on me and stole from me, sabotage everything around me, and you got the nerve to try to reach back out? Are you serious? And this, I'm gonna take it a step further, MJ. Okay. MJ said, you better understand the final discard has to come from you. Good gosh, girl. You see how you get when you around this huddle? Okay. That's how you get. You get to know and have an understanding of what's going to happen next. Because MJ just said it. You're going to be the one that pushes the off button. Because after they've taken you through all of that, oh man. Hey, MJ, I'm going to add this to this statement. I'm going to add this to it. After they have done all of these things and discard you for somebody else, they're going to go out and smear your name and say that you did to them what they are doing to you. You were the one cheating. Guys, everybody in here, you were the one cheating. You were the one lying. You were the one starting the arguments. You were the one coming home late. You were the one agitating, aggravating, always starting something. It was you. Yeah. That's exactly where the next phase of this. And that's another thing. And see, that's what keeps you engaged because you sitting there like, I know they didn't tell you that. No, they didn't. I know they didn't tell you that I was the one. That's what keeps you engaged. That's what keeps you defending your name. That's what keeps you in the game. Okay. That's what's going to keep you there. Because now they got your eyes wide open, your ears wide open. You like, I know you ain't out here telling people. But look, this is how cruddy they are. Okay. This is how cruddy they are. They will tell everybody while they are openly cheating on you because they gotta justify what they're doing. Okay. Remember that. One of the reasons that narcs cheat so much, okay, and lie about it, well, of course, because they're natural born liars, but they lie about it, guys, because they know that you are going to defend yourself against the lie. They know you're going to defend your name against a liar. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. They know that you're going to defend your name. And we will, because you be like, hey, I'm no contact. I'm not dealing with that fool. And then you hear that they're telling everybody. They're out here telling everybody you were the one that was cheating. You were the one they caught. They caught you cheating. Yeah. They're not telling anybody they've been cheating on you the whole time. They're not telling anybody that they started every argument that y'all had. Listen to me. I want to stand. I'm gonna stand on this. The narcissist started every argument that y'all got in. Okay, whether it was through their words or through something they did, they started every argument. Every argument. Now, did we have to argue with them? We felt we did at the time. Yes, we did. We felt we had to argue with them at the time. We were like, hey, man, you ain't been home this weekend. How we gonna not argue? See, narcissists do stuff like that. Disappear. Y'all live together. And then the narc just disappears for, a long weekend. Baby, I just had to get away. I'm going through some stuff here. Blah, 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 blah. And if you're listening to it, man, they got you. If you're listening to that craziness, they got you. When the narcissist disrespects you guys, the thing they're looking for next is, are you listening to what they're saying? That's what they're looking for. Do you want to hear the explanation that they have, the lie that they're going to tell you? That it's a test. When they test you and you want to hear what they got to say, I just want to hear the lie you're going to tell. See, because they know when you don't want to hear the lie, they know it's over. See, a narcissist knows when you want to hear the lie that they're going to tell you, they know it's over. They know, no, I'm sorry. When you still want to hear the lie, they know I still got you. You ain't gone nowhere and you ain't going nowhere. But the moment, they come in the house on Monday and you don't say one word, See, a narcissist is like, whoa, what you doing? What's going on in here? I just stayed out for the whole weekend. You ain't seen me since Thursday and it's Tuesday. And I just got home and you ain't got nothing to say. You say nothing. That narc knows. Okay, I took it a little too far on this one. Then they try to come up to you and start explaining what happened. But when you don't even want to hear it, they know. Man, it's done. This done. This is done. It's over. It's no helping it. Nothing. But the moment you look at them and you just listen to whatever they have to say, they know they got you. They know, oh, I got you. You still want to hear what I got to say. I got you. I got you. You still listening. Red Iceberg said, I did nothing to defend myself. I said nothing to nobody. Just walked out the door. There you go. Just walked out the door. I disliked the narc. The narc knew it, and I did not care. There you go. That's when they know. That's when they know. Because let me say this, y'all. We be thinking they had to upgrade. They had to have something better than me. It had to been this. It had to been that. You lying to yourself. If you want to make yourself believe that, then you keep telling yourself that. But you lying. You're lying to yourself because that's not the truth. That's not what happened. They just ran out because, listen, y'all, a narcissist, and I want all of y'all to hear this. A narcissist would do anything. And I mean anything. Give away all their money. They will do anything for attention. You hear me? For attention, they will drink snake venom for attention. Attention to a narcissist is more important than anything. I think it's more important than breathing to a narcissist. They will do anything. And guys, I know y'all be thinking that, man, I give this person so much attention and affection and this and that. It doesn't matter how much you give them. They can't turn it down from anybody. You can think y'all in this great relationship and we all cuffed up and we just loving on each other, blah, blah, blah. Well, you ain't gonna be like that with a narc. But a narcissist cannot turn down attention. And I don't care who it comes from. They'll take the attention from anybody that gives it. I said anybody. They'll take the attention from everybody that gives it. Because that's how important the attention is to them. They don't care that they're with you. Okay? They do not care that they are married to you. That marriage certificate means zero. You ask a narcissist what a marriage means, man, in the back of their head, they're laughing. Like, what? What? What does it mean? Attention to them is life. Okay? It is life. It is the essence of who they are. Without getting attention, a narcissist is lost, man, without attention. They are lost. They are cold. And that's why they feel, okay? That's why they feel like, I'm hurt. You're not giving me attention. You're not giving them the utmost attention every day, which is not possible. They feel hurt because the attention, they feel like the attention that they need isn't being served. Tell them it's CFP. Hit the like button, y'all. Only half of y'all hit the like in here. What's going on? Y'all don't like me tonight? Hit the like button. I just wanted to tell him to tell me why. Jackie L said I didn't. At 50 plus, I just wanted him to tell me why he's this old and lying like this. My narc could not stand me. Hey, he don't know. He don't even know. Tell the truth. He don't know. That's right, Lady T. That's right. That's right. Me and China was talking about that the other night. That inner child, man. Good gracious. And that's what they're trying to appeal to. Your inner child. When they talk to you, when they deal with you, they're dealing with your inner child, guys. They're dealing with the part of you that's going to forgive them. That's your inner child. They're dealing with the part in you that's going to forgive them, that's going to let this go. Okay, I'm going to let this time slide. That's your inner child. This time I'm going to let it go. I'm not going to trip. That's your inner child. Wanting to believe that they can change. That's your inner child. Want to give them just one more. Okay, this is the last time now. That's your inner child. That's your inner child giving all those chances. That's your inner child feeling sorry for them. Your inner child feels sorry for the narcissist. It does. Your inner child feels sorry for the narcissist, guys. It does. You know, and that's why we will give them another chance. That's why you can sit there and a narcissist will do something to violate you and then flip that whole situation and turn it around and have you feeling sorry for them. They are experts at that. That's right. The Stockholm syndrome. Yes, they are experts at it. That's your inner child. And it's always, and guys, I want y'all to just think about this real quick for a second. Every time a narcissist does something to you and they start acting crazy and cussing and start fussing and fighting, the first thing that comes to mind is, man, that's what happens when you grow up in one of these crazy households. Their household was full of chaos. And you will write it off as that's what happened to them when they were a child and they're still going through it. We don't even look at it as, no, this joker just ain't no damn good. They phony, fake, fictitious, false, lying, deceiving, crut ball, just a straight crut ball. Mm. Bella, thanks for the super chat, Bella. Bella says celebrating 1 year no contact. Salute, Bella. Man, 1 year. That first year is amazing too. Would have loved to treat myself to charbroiled oysters and red wine, but I'm fasting. Me too. Me too. Trying to go 3 days on this one. 3 days. That's what we looking at right now. 3 of them. There you go. Y'all see how we get back into, just doing for self and not just and guys, again, I don't want to just be beating that drum like it's just all about self because, our intention is to get into relationships, good ones with good people, loving people, people that are serious about relationships or not multiple relationships. People that are serious about having a loving relationship with us. Okay, that doesn't involve disrespect, dishonor, and all that other craziness. It's just not worth it. Not in this life, man. Life is short. Life is short, and you mess around and you around here with somebody, man, that you always guessing if the person really loved you or not. Man, that ain't living. That is not living. That's right, Jazzy. Jazzy said the narc loves IG for attention. Who always flash money and be broke as hell. That's there you go. There you go. Social media, man. Social media, man, is a narcissist. Do you hear me? Social media is a narcissist. Good gracious. Let me put that in my notes. Social media is a narcissist, guys. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. Because social media is where we get all this craziness from. And it's telling you, it's guiding you how to act crazy next. The next crazy thing. It gets introduced right on social media. You know, it used to be the TV. Oh, so it used to be the television, right? Tell a vision. Man, oh man. Tell a vision. Television is mind control. So now, because see, people got hip to that. Lots of people got hip to that television and said, no, no, no. I'm not letting my child watch that. No, no, no. No, my child isn't allowed. And people could block television shows. But with social media, whoo, man. See, they want to introduce it to every level. Excuse me. Every level, every age group. Because, see, we're not interested in what our children are interested in. And they're running a totally different situation for our children. Yeah, that's where social media becomes extreme when it comes to our children, because they're introducing our children to images that they don't understand. A lot of the images we don't even understand. That's how wickedly wise this devil is, to put images and words. When we don't have an excellent command of English and Latin, which is really where all the English comes from, then you're speaking and you're putting power into words and not really know what you're doing a lot of the time. And that's all of us. And once you have joined into this entire situation, and I'm going to call it a situation, guys, it's like the narcissist, the devil, gets to put information out, and we help the narc put information out when we don't stand against certain things. We out here fighting for a free society, right? Man, oh man. It's something in everything that we look at, everything that we do, everything that we touch. It has a form of narcissism attached to it. And if you don't catch it, if you and I don't catch it, that's how it's in society so bad today. Guys, if you are out here and you are grown up in this world and you can't see narcissism in everything, I don't know where you're looking. You must just be looking in the woods. You have to be. Because if you're communicating with people, man, you're hearing stories daily. You're hearing about crime. You're hearing stories about how bad people are, how dirty people are. You're hearing stories about how bad relationships are. If y'all don't think that there is and it's a very serious, guys, let me say this. Let me say this, man. This devil wants all of us. This devil wants all of us out of relationships. This devil wants us at war with one another. And it keeps on creating different groups and different movements. Now you have women saying, oh, you know what? We're just going to stop dealing with men altogether. Now you got men groups. I thought I would never hear something like that. You have men groups out here now that are just saying, hey man, we're done. We're not dealing with any of these women anymore. And I'm sitting there like, huh? Like, what does that look like? I listened to some of the stats that they gave, that this is the first generation The first time in history in, I think it's Korea, is where this movement started at, where the birth rate was lower than the death rate, meaning more people are dying than people are being born. So when this new trend, and it's coming, it's here. It ain't just coming, it's here. This is the next big thing, and it's coming, it's here. The agenda. Good God, guys. We being taught that what we believe, everything that we believe about God isn't real. That's what they're trying to tell us and teach us. We're being taught, and they're destroying a whole generation. We're seeing the remnants of a society right now that is losing one generation. Do you understand what that means? To lose a generation? Good God. Do you understand what it means to not replenish the earth? Well, imagine this. Not replenishing the earth with people is the equivalent of going to the grocery store or your favorite restaurant or whatever, wherever you go to eat, and getting food today. And then that's it. You don't get to eat again. Every time you go to a place, that's it. No, they don't have food anymore. You're not able to grow food. You know, imagine that. You would start to see, wow, this is it. This is the last generation. That's how wicked this devil is, y'all. That's how wicked this devil is, that this devil is always devising, always thinking of how I can separate y'all. I can divide you. When you're divided, you're conquered. Yeah, you against you. Got the men against the women, women against the men. Man, God made us for each other. God put us here for each other. And this devil is here telling us, no, no, no. We ain't doing that. No, no, no. And can create such a hostile atmosphere that even the most pleasurable thing that we can have, that we have between one another, which is intimacy, that's not even pleasurable no more. That's how trifling and cruddy this narcissist is out here, y'all. That we don't even value intimacy anymore. It's not even, you like, man, it's not even worth it. Good gracious. As bad as we want it, as bad as we need it, we start looking at it and saying, man, I'm just saying, is it worth the heartache? Is it worth the headache? And we start looking at each other and saying, is this, if I get with you, are you going to turn into this? Guys, we living in a wicked world. I'm telling y'all what's coming. They're already doing things to divide us. Guys, when you look, I want y'all to look at homes. I want y'all to just take a look at homes in your neighborhood or wherever you travel to tomorrow. I want y'all to just look at the new construction. It used to be a time where new construction was, you mostly single family homes. Then a few years later, it turned into townhomes. Now, condos and apartments everywhere, almost every suburb. And I live in Maryland, right outside of DC. And I'm telling y'all, if y'all come to DC, that's all you're going to see. Apartment buildings, brand new apartment buildings and condos everywhere. They may build a few single family homes here and there. They're telling us they're not that many families to, do this. You guys need individual spaces. And I'm saying in our minds, we're thinking, no, we're thinking like, no, it's not, the society ain't that bad. It's just people are, they talk about it on social media, but it ain't really that bad. Guys, this devil wants to destroy everybody. This devil, y'all think about it like this. In the Bible, you already know the devil has already been sentenced to hell. Period. Point blank. Period. Point blank. The devil has already been sentenced. This devil, misery loves company. This devil is miserable. Thanks, Kim G. Misery loves company. This devil wants all of us in hell with him. That was his promise. That was the devil's promise to God. He said, respite me. Come on, I got a Bible toter in here tonight. When the devil said, respite me, give me a respite, meaning give me time. If you give me time, I will misguide, I will mislead, I will misdirect everybody. That was his promise to God, that if you respite me and give me time, I will mislead every last one of them. They will deviate. God said, I'm going to fill hell with every last one of you. And y'all look at what he doing though. What's up, Karen? Ooh, I Am Beautiful said Agenda 2030. I'm trying to tell y'all, you got movements of people out here. Guys, do y'all realize? I want y'all to help y'all understand something. The traditional family, it ain't so traditional no more. The traditional family is turning into a mixture of things. It's confusion at this point. Do you understand in another 20 years? Do y'all understand what society is going to look like in 20 years? People are not in relationships like they used to be. Love, don't even know what love is. Haven't heard a new love song in, I don't know. Anybody know of a new love song that's out? Anybody? Love song. Give me a new ballad. I'm not saying there's none out there, but has anybody heard of any new ones? I'm saying brand new 2024 new love song is out. Anybody got one? Just one. Anybody? We don't even realize what this devil is feeding us in our minds every day. These old drive-by shooting songs we got. That's it. See, when I grew up, man, we had Anita Baker, Luther Vandross, Freddie Jackson. Man, we had Stephanie Mills. We had we had the Doobie Brothers. We had man, Kenny Loggins. I love some Kenny Loggins. We had actual ballads. We had love songs. Tears for Fears. Any of y'all know anything about Swing Out Sister? Good gracious. I used to love Swing Out Sister. Guys, I'm telling you, man, in my age group, when I was growing up, we had love songs. We had people telling us, giving us a vision of what love was like. This whole generation don't have that. You don't even have an artist out here. Not one love song being produced. I think Usher and Her did one love song, one ballad, but that was last year. That was last year. Let me see what that was. It might have been. No, it was last year. Let me look it up. Usher and Her. Oh, that was from a motion picture. Risk it all. I don't know when. Let me see if I can. Let me see if it gives me the year of it. Usher, Risk It All. I'm still waiting, y'all. Anybody got anything? Anything? That's right, Marvin Gaye. Man, we had Marvin Gaye. Whoo, man. We had the Force MDs. Man, oh man, we had the Quiet Storm. Yeah, I love the ballads. Atlantic Star. We had Maze, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Frankie Beverly, And now we on it. That's right. Teddy P. Come on. Al Green. Come on, say it. Say that. Gerald Levert. Yes. These are people who were singing love songs. And I'm saying that was the majority of the music. Now, we on here, we can't name one. We can't name one. Oh, no, Star. That was from the Bible. I'll find it. Let me see. The devil asked for a respite. We in the world of Google now, so you can just Google it, The devil asked for a respite. Let me see. Satan is fallen. Okay. Satan has to ask to sift all of you as wheat, but I have prayed for you. Hold up. Okay. Verse 7-4. Hold on. That is the Quran, ain't it? Satan asked the Lord to give him respite. Keep him alive until the day of resurrection. Allow me to respite. Okay. Luke 22:31-34. Let me see. No, it's in the Bible though. Spite. Let me see if it's in the Bible. Let me see. Let me be sure. I know that's where it came from. Okay. The Lord knows our thoughts. Spite from the days of trouble until a pit is dug for the wicked. Okay, so here it is in Psalms 94:13. So yeah, I found this. I told you it was in there. Psalms 93. So the Lord knows our thoughts, that they are but an empty breath. 12 is happy are those who you happy are those who you discipline, O Lord, and whom you teach out of your law, giving them respite from the days of trouble until a pit is dug for the wicked. Okay, so I think the one that I said does more sound like it came from the Quran. Okay, I was wrong. I'm wrong sometimes. It happens. Respite, pronounce respite me. Caregivers. Okay, 1 Corinthians, from labor and rested me. I gotta find it. I don't know. I might be wrong. It's in there. I just gotta find the right one. It's a bunch of them in there though. It's a bunch of them in there. Whoo. I know. But yes, it is. It is in there. Yes, indeed. Exodus 8:15 chapter. But when Pharaoh saw, okay, it was reached right. He hardened his heart. And okay, that wasn't it. Exodus, Pharaoh. See, you got to go through a lot. There's a lot of them. I got to just find it out. I just got to go through it and find it. That's all. That's right, Kimberly. Lionel Richie, Secret God. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Growing up, man, we had actual music. We had music, man. Today, man, that stuff ain't music. It's a beat. It's a war drum that we listening to. Oh my goodness! Don't say Sade. Alexander O'Neal. Go ahead. Well, we about to make a CD up in here. Mm, mm, mm. That's what I'm saying, y'all. That's what we grew up on. We grew up on listening to love songs. People, you know, Bon Jovi. You know something about Tears for Fears? Mm-hmm. What about there's so many, man. So many. It's so many of them, man. It's like we have such. That's all we had. That's all we had, guys. That's all we had. Love song. We had people singing about being in relationships and staying together. Josie Furry said, Millie Jackson. Come on, then. Give it up right now. Give it up. I remember my mother used to listen to Millie Jackson. My father was listening to Richard Pryor. My mom was listening to Millie Jackson. Yeah, I had a little bit of mix of everything in the house. That's right, Peebo. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's what I'm saying. Guys, Smokey Robinson, Rick James, Tina Marie. Oh my goodness, y'all. We had music. We had music. That's right, Careless Whisper. Who was that? What's his name? Michael something. Dang, I can't remember his last name. I'm just saying, y'all. This is how we came up. This is how we lived. That's right, Madonna. I love old school Madonna. Good gracious. I love Madonna. Y'all just don't know. I be in the house listening to Madonna all the time. Michael McDonald. Come on. Prince. Michael Jackson. Good gracious, y'all. You name it. Everybody had to sing about love. Man, everybody. And now what do we have? We're not even noticing it. We've already missed a generation of love songs. We listening to old school. Ain't nothing new coming out but Satanism. That's it. Oh my God. Hey, Dale, that's my favorite right there. Minnie Riperton. Good gracious. I think I got Minnie tied in on my what you call it when I'm listening to what is that? Pandora. Man. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all know what's on my Pandora that I listen to. I listen to Steely Dan. That's one of my favorite. They get me. That's that throwback nostalgic feel every day I get. Listen to Steely Dan. I listen to Shaka Khan, Minnie Riperton, and Norman Brown. Those are the ones I listen to most. And I listen to them because I got to go back to a different mindset, a different era. That's right. DeBarge, the Force MD, great. Denise Williams. My goodness, man. Do y'all realize, guys, I'm saying we're talking about how this world has changed. Look at the music that y'all putting in the comments. Just look at it. That word doesn't exist anymore. That world doesn't exist anymore. That is very key to this conversation we're having tonight. That world only exists in the past now. That's right. New Edition, Jagged Edge. Good gracious, man. Norman Connors. Anita Baker, Patti LaBelle, Tevin Campbell. Come on, man. George Michael, that's right. Stacey Lattisaw, you know what that. Guys, that music, they don't make that anymore. We got to go listen to old school. That's right. Whitney Houston. Come on, man. Jeffrey Osborne, LTD. Guys, I'm saying that doesn't exist anymore. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. Let me take that back. What I'm saying is that they don't allow that anymore. They don't allow it anymore. They're like, no, we're not putting that stuff out there. Because all this crazy and this filth is selling records. We want to sell records and all of it's destructive. All of it's straight destruction, man. It is demonic. All of it's demonic at this point. You got to say it is what it is. It's demonic. That's right. That music takes you to a different mindset. Imagine this, guys. All of the music that we're talking about in the chat tonight, you grew up on that. That's what you grew up listening to. And it gave you those same thoughts that one day, this is what I want. So now the kids that are out here now, they're growing up listening to this. I don't even know what you call it. This war music, these battle songs. That's it. And that's where their mind is. Their mind is on war and battle. Lupe Fiasco. Come on, man. Luther Vandross. That's the one right there. Guys, this world is changing, man. Do y'all know that in a few years, we're not even thinking about this, looking at it. Do y'all know within the next 20 years, man, they're gonna damn near be abolished. They're trying to find out how to get rid of this type of music so that you don't even have access to it. Kiera said ski. That's that poison we talking about. That's right. Bombi Womack, Atlantic Star. Do y'all understand that they're trying to stop us from hearing that? They don't want that. That's right. The OJ is one of my favorites. The Whispers. They don't want that kind of stuff being heard. You were raised on that. People with morals, we were raised differently, y'all. We were raised differently. The society they're breeding right now, they want a cold-blooded, bloodthirsty society filled with people that have no love, that are just emotional and out of control. That's it. That's all they want. The music doesn't even have any compassion. It doesn't have any taste. It doesn't have any manners. The music we listened to had manners. That shows you the difference between this generation and our generation. Our generation was raised with manners. This current generation, they're being raised off of disrespect. It's being raised on disrespect. That's all that's out there now. That stuff they're listening to is just disrespect. That's it. It's all about disrespecting. You can't even pull up a song that has respect in it or manners in it. Can you pull up a new song that has manners in it? Just one. We are, guys, narcissism is everywhere, man. They want us to say, oh man, okay, it came and y'all talked about it. Okay, this is over with. Ain't nobody no narcissist no more. That's what they want. That's what they want. That's what they want. They want us to just forget about it. Our generation goes away. Our music pretty much goes with it. Do y'all even understand? That's right, Keith Sweat. Good gracious, man. That's all Keith Sweat did was beg. That's what he was known for. The great beggar. When the music of our generation goes away, do y'all understand that the new children, can you imagine a baby? A baby. I'm talking about newborn babies, 1 year old, 1 year old, 2 years old, listening to Ski Yee, listening to some dirty rapper sing about something trifling and cruddy, how to rip somebody off, how to do something nasty to somebody. You're 1 year old listening to that trash. Ain't no manners in it. Ain't nothing good in it. Nothing. It ain't nothing good in that mess. That's right. Sam Cooke, Alexander O'Neal. Man, it's so much. It's so much out there. It's so much. Lord, Lorena said Madonna is the devil. Aretha Franklin. They love Dirty Red. They do. They do. They love that dirty thing, man. She is trifling. She is trifling. And people around her, vouching for her. And I ain't no way I'm gonna stand behind some mess like that. That's tackhead music. That's some tacky trash, man. She just proving that they'll pay the most hideous people on the planet, the people that will surely lead you down the wrong path. That's all this is. Guys, that's all this is. Y'all think we not hearing songs of and happy voices and songs that uplift you? We're not hearing that type of stuff no more for a reason. Because this devil wants to paint a picture of gloom and doom. They don't want us listening to no Earth, Wind, and Fire, no Isley Brothers. They don't want us hearing none of that Donna Summer, Patsy Cline, The Whispers. That's right, Marvin Gaye, the Bee Gees. Good gracious, come on. They don't. They don't want us hearing that. They don't want us around. They don't want this new society around it because that music will remind you of something. It'll take you somewhere else. Mm, mm, mm. They want to fill the world with nothing but this lonely, low level disaster. That's all it is, a low level disaster. The Righteous Brothers. Frankie Beverly, Tina Marie. Guys, ain't that, don't the artists that we're bringing up, we love their music. We love it. You go to one of these concerts to see one of your old school groups, and the atmosphere is just, it's all love in the air. The atmosphere is just a good feeling, everything. You go listening to some of this new ratchet mess. It's full of nothing but disrespect. Nothing but disrespect. That's it. That's all they good at. It's narcissism. That's all they're good at. Disrespect. That's all they know how to do. And they're experts at it. That's what I'm saying, Lady T. When you raised on good music, that house cleaning music, you just turn on the radio and you clean up your whole house and do your housework, do all your chores, everything. Oh man, Janet, I love the Fifth Dimension. Yes, indeed. Pointer Sisters. Whoo, man. The Supremes. Ohio Players. Guys. Mm, mm, mm. I'm telling hey Jack, yo, that's what I'm about to do in a minute. Guys, that's what I'm saying, man. That's the life that we lived and grew up on. These people, the kids nowadays don't even have a chance, man. They don't even have a chance to be kids. And that's the biggest part of it. The biggest problem that I have. They don't have the opportunity to be kids. No kid at 5 years old should be listening to no ski, be listening to no this death trap that they trying to get them to be into. Talking about guns and all that type of craziness. And that's what 5 and 10-year-olds and 15-year-olds are listening to. Killer music, destruction music. They didn't even have a chance. They're not even getting an opportunity. That generation is being taken. It's being taken off the table, y'all. And they got us being preoccupied with your home. You got this crazy fool in there taking you through all this and that. We thought we were going to be able to have a relationship with somebody, and man, and we just trying to get away from it. And that's it. We're trying to get away from that craziness. And we want to be able to give our children the best. But it's somebody else. That devil is out there pushing and promoting degeneracy daily. I told you, I saw an article last week. They're saying schools in Florida now they're voting on allowing Satanism in school. They're pushing for that. The devil is right there in front of you. And Kanita, you work in Florida. You in the Florida school system. You should give us some background on that. Because I'm saying, how does somebody say, well, we're going to have a bill? Some people introduced the bill. Who? Because that's the devil. Y'all want to see what the devil look like? See, we so big on, nah, man, the devil is not, they don't look like a regular person. No, yes, they do. They look just like us. They're watching us right now. Who else you think pushing something like that? Who else you think is pushing this music? These images that they're pushing. Who do y'all think is doing that? These people are, listen, the world that we have, it ain't much, but it's all we got. I say it ain't much. It's everything we need. God created this world for us to live, love, and enjoy it. Robin Phillips, thanks for the super chat. God created this world for us to live, love, and enjoy it. We have everything we need here. And because this devil cannot stay here and enjoy it with us, he wants to destroy it. Because he can't have it. Hey, y'all think on that, man. Y'all think on that one tonight. What's coming in the future? Because it affects all of us. It's not just me and you. It affects everybody. Wow, Kanita said, oh, yes, I can. They took out a lot of books and Black history, and we can go to jail if we teach it. Whoa. They now are pushing LGBT classes. That's what this new B4 agenda is. That's LGBT. It's the same thing. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it. And my thing is, man, I don't. Well, then again, let me take that back. If God got a problem with it, I got a problem with it. Now, I'm gonna keep it right there. And you got to draw a line in the sand. Because if it's right with God, then it's right with me. If it ain't, then no, I ain't getting with this. None of this new stuff out here. Because it's terrible out here. No, I'm not going to just go along to get along. And we just to a place now where we scared to even stand up and say what we against. I'm not. Man, God got me. Good God, God got me. Man, God. Y'all see how God got me, took me through this whole thing? I ain't cried on this thing yet. I ain't even got emotional. It's a beautiful feeling, man. It is the most beautiful feeling in the world, y'all. I'm telling you, it's the most beautiful feeling in the world to know that God got me, man. That's the best feeling I could ever. That is better than anything else to me. Knowing, man, God got me. And he got me. God got me, man. Best feeling in the world. All I had to do was free myself. Tell the truth. It is what it is. That's it. That's it. And that's how we all gonna be free. Just letting it, just telling the truth. Hey, you know what? Yeah, I was in there with a devil. I ain't know it was a devil. But now I know better. That's all. Now I know better. I didn't know that was a devil. I didn't know that that's what narcissism was all about. Nah. I'm out here fighting, trying to keep some craziness together. At the end of the day, it is what it is, y'all. We made it. We made it. My chant used to be "We win." My new chant is "We won." We won. We won this battle. It may not look like it all the time, but we won because we wasn't supposed to figure out what we figured out. That's what y'all need to know more than anything. We wasn't supposed to figure this part out because that's what keeps us in the dark. That's what kept every generation before us in the dark. They didn't know what it was. That's right. God got me. All right, y'all. Incredible session tonight, man. Again, as usual, I got to thank the whole crew, man. I got to thank y'all, man. I got to thank you because, again, man, just going through life, and being able to be in a happy place, man, it's the best thing that ever happened to me. The best thing that ever happened to me. To be able to just feel good. That's the best thing that ever happened to me, to feel good. I'm going through a situation where I lost, my brother, and you guys have loved on me to the point where, man, we having a celebration night like no other this weekend for my brother's funeral, man. It is going to be incredible. And I'm giving y'all this in real time because I want y'all to see it. I want you to see it so you know it, so you feel it. That's what it's like on the other side. That's what it's like on the other side, man. It feels incredible. I love you back. I thank you. I thank you, man. Everybody that's reached out to me that just said, thinking about you, praying for you, man, I'm telling y'all, man, that means the world to me. It means the world to me. I only hope I can give you the same thing back. It feels incredible, guys. We won. It doesn't look like a win yet, but we won. We wasn't supposed to make it this far. That's what we didn't see. We weren't supposed to make it this far. And look at us. Look at us. Man, God got something incredible for us. We won. We won. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. Tomorrow, AM, we be back on the radio. for everybody in in London and in France, all overseas. Yes, indeed. We're going to be back to do what we do, man. You know, we're going to be back to do exactly what we do on absolutely London's #1 community radio. Yes, we are. Yes, we are, guys. I'm just having a great time doing this, man. I am. I am having a great time. I'm gonna try to put the link in the chat again for everybody. The radio station is Supreme FM, London's #1 radio community radio station. Thanks for that super chat, Robin Phillips. Mwah. And Latu Haruna. Mwah. Thanks for that super chat. Said, I love it when I see a brother rooted in Christ. There you go. Yes, indeed. You better. Where else you going? What else is there? I mean, is there something else out there? Oh yeah, the devil. Here you go. You got a choice. You're gonna join one side, one or the other. That's it. That's it. You're gonna be on one of those sides. I know which one I'm choosing. Y'all better get with it. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. You better get with it. That's what it is. Robin Phillips. Thank you so much. Robin said, my heart goes out to you and your family on the passing of your brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We need it. We love it, man. I mean, I just feel so good, guys, that God has protected me and my mom. My dad, he passed a few years ago, but God has really walked with me and my mom through this, and just through you guys, man. I'm gonna do a special show on Friday. I'm gonna do a special show on Friday because Saturday we go to the funeral, and I really just want everybody. I just want y'all to and see. This is how loving people are. This is how we were, but we were doing this for the narc. We wanted to love on the narc, man. We wanted to love on them, and it feels good to us to love on somebody. And that's what we're going to do on Friday show, man, because we got to go and deal with that and see that, deal with that situation on Saturday. So Friday, man, I'm going to do a special show so that, you guys know what we got to do. Y'all going to know what I need. You know what I'm saying? To make it through all that. You're going to know what I need. And I'm going to say this. Y'all done loved on me so much, man. I'm going to tell you. I'm basically just going to ask everybody to pray for my family. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all already, man, y'all done filled me up so much. My cup has run over. My cup has run over. My cup has run over, man. That is the best feeling in the world. It is the best feeling in the world. And I thank y'all, man. I thank every last one of you. I do. I thank you. I appreciate you. So I'll see you guys Wednesday night. And we're going to chop it up. We're going to do what it does. Yes, indeed. Let's put some peace and love in the chat. Yes, it is, Jackie, yo. Yes, it is. Put some peace and love in the chat, y'all. I'm going to see y'all on Wednesday. See some of y'all tomorrow. Yes, indeed. I'm going to leave you as we come in with nothing but love, peace, and soul train. See y'all later. Good night, everybody.